everybody. I am here with the lovely.
Zeven.
All right, Zeven. Where you from?
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
We got Philly in the building.
And Mr. Uptown. Mr. Uptown.
All right, give us a little bit about your music. What's going on with you?
Well, right now, I had a pleasure of opening up tomorrow for Mikey J. It's the beginning of the tour. Starting in Philly, so that's a thankful thing. It's the coast to coast tour. Island Def Jam distributed. So it's a major thing for me.
Okay. So how did you get started in the rap industry, in the music industry in the South?
I actually started from behind the scenes. I was a writer, and I was in school, and my buddy got us locked up. and I said he got us locked up because I don't run my mouth, so I kept my mouth shut. I lost a free ride to college, but in that process, I learned how to write. I learned how to, articulate my problems and my pain through the music and through the poetry. And since 2005, I've been home, and I started a company called Faction Global, and it's been running ever since.
That's dope. So basically being able to sit back and think and meditate on your own, helped you come up with a lot of the material and a lot of music that you produce.
Correct. I was 2 years in the hole. I looked at things that I didn't know nothing about jail, so at the time I just was doing whatever to raise money to get back in court, and got caught up and sentenced to the hole for 2 years. Traveled Pennsylvania State Penitentiary for a while, and in that time I met some great people, man. Some guys that would never come home again. But he told me to use my gift and run with it. So since I've been home, I met Sean Major. He's another guy that's on the tour, and he said stick to it.
Okay.
So I've been sticking to it ever since.
Okay, so who influenced you the most while you were incarcerated? Who really helped you put your thoughts and stuff onto pen and paper? Who helped you?
I'd say my moms.
Okay.
Because I went through so much that I stopped writing home.
Yeah.
And in 2003, I lost my grandmother. And she called up to the prison. Tell my son to call home. And I would never call her, right? When I came out of the hole, she said, if you're going to do anything, if you're not going to write me, then you write how you feel on paper, and you come home on a mission.
That's dope.
So I came home on a mission, and here I am today.
That's dope. So what are you working on now? What can your fans look forward to?
Well, right now, I have a single out right now it's called Soldier Story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's telling that story of losing my grandmom, losing my grandfather, and just to travel through the penitentiary and just through the streets. Also have Change, it's a gritty street anthem, you can say. Because at the end of the day, you can't cry over spilled milk,
right.
And can't change everything, and that's what it's pushing, and it's not really the trap, it's not the trap music that you're hearing every day.
Okay.
It's originality,
Okay.
You can basically say it's that pain music.
Okay, so I know there's many young men out there that can relate to you. So what can you say to them to, help them keep going and help them understand that life isn't over after you, had a setback?
I lost my father just recently, March 5th. And the one thing he used to instill in me is have a watchful eye, listen to hear, and talk less. Pay attention to everything. And I just carry that moniker right now. So I would say stay focused.
Okay.
Pay attention to your surroundings. It's going to take you a long way.
Right. All right, Zeven. So how can your fans listen to your music? Where can we follow you at? What's your platforms? What are you working with?
Well, right now I'm co-host at Germantown Radio, so you can catch me at germantownradio.com.
Okay.
Show is called The Broken Truth. We're on every Friday from 10 to 11. Also, you can SoundCloud, Faction Global for the 7 shots. Uh, Instagram, seven with a Z,
Okay.
so it's ZVN.FG, and catch me on that Coast to Coast tour, man, with Mikey J.
Starting off tomorrow in Philly, the Coast
Yes,
to Coast
yes,
tour.
Spike, Frankfurt
Okay.
Avenue.